everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So I know I always recommend Jam Scam. I think I accidentally called him Scam Jam. Apologies if I did. But Jam Scam, his channel is excellent. I do believe that he's being suppressed or shadow banned, as I am, as you all know. Yeah, but his information, he comes out with things that, I don't hear anywhere else. Of course, there are so many great minds of people who are coming out and exposing different things about Harry and Meghan, and it's really phenomenal. I mean, because Harry and Meghan are a full military grade psyop, right? They have a whole teams behind them, globalist teams with tons of money. So to really get everything, you really do need a team of people, a team of YouTubers. So, anyways, Jamscam is also all right. So this is a picture from his video. I hope he doesn't mind. I'm just showing a couple of quick clips here. This is the wallpaper from Soho House, or as he calls it, Soho, right? House. And when I looked at it, all I saw were leaves, right? And he said, "Oh no, this was made out of pornographic images." So when you look at this closely, you start seeing. As soon as he said that, I started looking at it. I was like, "Oh, I didn't even see it at first." My virgin eyes. But anyways, so the person who made Soho's wallpaper is Jonathan Yeo. And Jonathan Yeo, as Jamscam points out, is the same artist who did King Charles's hideous satanic looking portrait. The same person. Wow, that really threw me when I heard that. And I just did a search on it, on him, Jonathan Yeo with the Soho and King Charles. And sure enough, the chat GPT or whatever this is, the AI gives the summary when you search something nowadays. Says he designed the now notorious pornographic leaf wallpaper that adorns several Soho House locations, as well as the artist behind the official portrait of King Charles III. So what do you make of that? Man who had made pornographic wallpaper for the Soho House that the royal family visits all the time, and where it's suspected that that's where Harry met Meghan. He was also hired by King Charles. So this just shows another connection with Harry and Meghan working with the royal family, in my opinion. It's all connected. And this is what Jam Scam's pointing out, the Ron Burkle connections and how it's all the base of the Soho House. And another interesting thing that Jam Scam brought up in this video, which I found fascinating. Again, so many things he brings up, symbolisms. Okay, so this one in particular with Walt Disney and Walt Disney Cruise Line that goes to St. James Island, Little St. James, and he noticed the blue stripes, blue and white stripes on, that famous, infamous island there, and also on the Disney cruise that families would go to that Little St. James and have the blue stripes on the Walt Disney. The one I don't know if he made this video before Meghan's little talk, her latest little scam talk there. But also, don't forget those blue stripes that show up. Is that a coincidence? She loves that shirt. She brings it out all the time, doesn't she? Yeah. And Ellen DeGeneres had this in her backdrop when she had a show. Looked very much like this, like Little St. James. Yeah, Soho and what's going on there. And don't forget that when on the Soho House website, I don't know if it's still there, but they did have a rule saying no trafficking minors or something like that, no sex trafficking. They actually had to tell the members, don't do it here. So that tells you the kind of clientele and what they're up to, as if pornographic leaf wallpaper weren't enough. But there you have it. So all from Jam Scam. Thank you, Jam Scam. You got, must follow. Again, I think he's being suppressed, like me and maybe some others, that we're just being kept down in the numbers that should be much higher, as you know. So, and that's, information you're not going to get anywhere else. So Megalodon keeps going on and on. And there was a tweet recently that I think TRG and others posted on Twitter about the comment from someone pretending to be a WME CEO, and they said, "Oh, that's Megalodon." And apparently, she left a comment saying, "Oh, you're also jealous of me. You know, your jealousy makes my glow glitter," or something like nonsense like that. So I was wondering, is Megalodon? Does she really think that her career is going to continue getting better and better, or does she realize that her career is fizzling out faster than water on a candle here? She seems to just keeps going and going. She does have some sort of psychosis there, whatever it is, narcissism, psychopathology, malignant narcissism, megalomania, whatever her problem is, drugs, MK Ultra. I don't know. Take your pick. All the above. But I just want to look at, does she really think people are jealous of her? And does she really think that she can continue this charade, this fake, um, you know, wannabe success? Everyone's making fun of her from going from a duchess to an influencer, but she seems to and be embracing it, or at least faking it till she makes it. Of course, we know she wants to be a billionaire like the Kardashians, but she doesn't have the work ethic or the talent or the help because she doesn't listen to anyone. So let's see here. Megalodon, does she really think that she's going to be able to succeed without Netflix? Her Netflix deal has been degraded, downgraded, at a first look kind of a thing. So they're not going to support any more of her shows, but they'll give it a whirl. They'll look at it and see if they feel like taking it up. So she does not have any more deal there to automatically have them push her nonsense. So yeah, so I just want to look at what is her current attitude really. Is she just faking it and trying to be brave, putting a brave face, putting faking it till she makes it, or does she really realize that she's a mess and she's not going anywhere? She's faltering and failing, or does she really believe that she can be a huge success without Harry? The audiences at her talks are non-existent. It's all fake. It's like, it reminds me of the Joe Biden rallies where he had a few people in circles and that was it. I mean, that's what Megan's talks are. She's a few people who were dragged in or bribed with gift bags and whatnot, from what I hear. Yeah, yeah. So let's see. That does. How's Megan feeling about her career prospects here as an influencer? I mean, she's using nothing but AI videos on her Instagram, as I've shown in the past few videos. Every single video she puts up at least has some AI in it. She's making crap up. It's absolutely ridiculous. Thank goodness you can still tell a little bit, but it's getting harder and harder. But still, yeah, it's pathetic. It's really pathetic. Anyways, yeah, let's see. She expecting to do really well. Will she find some way to pick up? Because all she needs is the right scandal, the right outrageous actions. As long as she gets the clicks and the outrage, that's all she wants. And she's very good at outrage, uh, causing outrage, and that's the moneymaker here, right? So will she be able to continue keeping people outraged? She's getting very old. She's getting very shriveled up. That's why I think she uses a lot of AI. Um, Yeah, I think that she's not looking good. She's got lines all over her face. When you see real videos of her, real pictures are looking quite bad. Uh, she's not looking healthy at all. And yeah, she's running out of time, basically. Let's find out here. Megalodon, does she realize her career is going down the toilet fast, or is she delusional to think she's gonna succeed? Let's find out. What's going on? Let's see what the cards show. General situation. What is her attitude? Oh, a positive card, a minor arcana though. Two of Wands. Yeah. Oh, she's plotting and planning lots of Instagram videos online with this one for sure, and watching the world's reaction. Particularly, you see this person's looking over the ocean. As people pointed out, her little fake AI video being on a plane was copying Catherine, who was actually in a plane a few weeks ago, the beginning of October, or not even a few weeks, like a week and a half. So she's consistently watching William and Catherine and trying to mimic them, trying to do the American version, mirroring them. Satanists do that a lot. They like to mirror, like when Father Malachi Martin described how the Satanists basically took over the Vatican. They did a mirror ceremony when a new pope was inaugurated. They would inaugurate a new satanic pope. They would do the exact same, but in reverse ceremony. So Meghan's like doing the exact same, but reverse kind of way, perverting it, downgrading, trying to mock the royal family and degrade them and make them look bad. Right, that's her job as a so-called royal, to dress trashy, wear trashy outfits. Now she knows they're ill-fitting. She has to know all those outfits. It's huge baggy pants and the mess that she looks like. It's to make it look like royals are dressed trashy. She's putting Harry in that AI video in gray sweatpants. Harry would never. He might wear gray sweatpants or whatever you call them, trainers. I don't know. You call them different term for it. We call them sweatpants. He might wear that at home, but he certainly wouldn't wear it for a picture to be put on a video online. I don't believe that for a second. So I do believe that Meghan is, again, trying to, in the way she had Harry giggling with her like a schoolgirl, like her, she's taking the royal family and, again, trying to just make them look like actors, bring them down to her level, right? She refuses to level up to their level. So she's trying to bring them all down to her level via Harry and her videos and whatnot. That's what I get from that. Ooh, I got a lot out of that card today. That's crossing her 6 of Cups. Oh, yeah, using those children. She's got those Archie Bucks and Archie Murchie and Lily Bucks there. So I see her future plans, of course, include merching the backs of those kids' heads. And isn't it interesting in the Rider-Waite, they both have like red scarves around their heads. It's kind of, which reminds me of Meghan dyeing her hairs, either photoshopping or dyeing the kid's hair red, right? So she puts on the red dye or the red photoshopping of the hair and she parades them out. So I'm seeing that's definitely being on the agenda and what she's thinking about right now. Which are copying her siblings in the UK as well. I can see that. But she wants to emotionally sway people and she wants to find a way to have people relate her to the royal family and with the kids and using them for future scandals to get more clicks and whatnot. So you see articles coming up. Is Archie and Lilibet, are they going to go to the UK? Archie and Lilibet are in the UK. Are they going to go to a UK school? Archie and Lilibet are going to a UK school. They're going to Eton or whatever you end up going when you're that age. So she's going to be doing that kind of nonsense. It would be puff piece galore, as we know. The bottom of it all, oh yeah. So it's all about creating upsets, creating hate speech so she can go state to state with that Baroness von something or other. And by the way, the Texas is thinking of putting in kind of a hate speech type of wanting your identity of you to get online in Texas. So they're trying to do it state by state now. Meghan and Harry are behind it. TRG covered this, that Baroness something or other, some ugly old parliament woman from the UK who has no business being here and involved in the US pushing it. But of course, we know it's all a globalist operation. That's why you're seeing this. Yeah, but Meghan is all about riling people up, getting them angry, and of course, fighting back. I guess the royal family as well. But she really likes having, and it keeps her Sussex squad busy. I think her Sussex squad are military, social, or Antifa socialists. Same difference. I think they're all connected somehow. She wants to get them all riled up. She's got to keep putting stuff out to, have all the, the reaction, the back and forth. It's very important for her to continue being a controversial and incite people and get people clicking, click, outrage. So the basis of it all, of her situation, of her attitude over here, oh yeah, she still wants that big money. She's like, I want money, give me money. She wants to funnel. She's not getting that US aid anymore. She's very upset, but she's got lots of backing, lots of globalist backing. Bill Gates, you see Harry hanging out with Tedros, and all the other globalists they hang out with. So there's big money behind Harry. I say this is big money, globalist money that's backing Meghan. So even though they're making her look like she's struggling now, she's got plenty of resources here. And she's always going to have that backing from them. And how she feels so far about how things have been going. Oh, look at that. Yeah. So she's she just came from Balenciaga, and that was a whole satanic ceremony there. What she was doing, mockery and just being evil, and she's getting her benefits from these Satanists. The globalists are Satanists, very very evil, satanic, with their one world government putting everybody, enslaving everybody. This is the but this is she's feeling very. She's got a lot of satanic power, a lot of evil power from the going to Princess Diana's death site and doing some witch, her sorcery there. So she's got a powerful backing of wealthy and Satanists. Which again, Jam Scam, I recommend. He shows pictures of, Meghan has very upper level satanic connections, and she has since childhood had these connections to the Little Red Schoolhouse with her friends there. I can't remember the name, but they're very satanic, and they continue to help her behind the scenes. So she's recently gotten this. This is the recent past here. She's recently gotten a lot of satanic injection of satanic power from some sorcery she's been doing with her cabal there. Yeah, and of course, no, you can't get any more evil than Balenciaga. The people are there. So yeah, she's feeling empowered now. She's got some extra sorcery backing her up. What are her expectations for her career? Full reversed, Major Arcana. So she does want to continue swaying the world, making people crazy, and she just plays the fool. Yeah, she's just like, oh, does my outfit look all baggy and wrinkled? Oh well, I'm still a duchess. Again, mocking the royal family, making a fool out of herself intentionally in many cases in these stunts that she's pushing and pulling. Yeah, I would say pushing the stunts she's performing, right? Because this is the fool's on stage here. I see this. He's on stage with his microphone. See, she's got her microphone, and she knows she's just being a mockery. She says nothing, as you know, is the word salad nonsense. It's a height of hypocrisy and ridiculousness. And she's got to continue doing that because that's what she does, because that's what infuriates people and says, why do people keep giving her a platform? Because she's with the club that you ain't in. Big club. So what's working against her? What works against Meghan? What puts the brakes on her and her satanic career? Oh, you know what? I got a queen. My first thought, you know who's Catherine. She cannot outshine Catherine. And also women in general. I would take this as women and spending their money. Women are not going to support her financially. Women are not going to buy her jam scam. And she also, is obvious gold digger. So she's also the gold digger. So her image as a gold digger also works against her. People can see that she's a failure. Whether it's by design with the royal family and the New World Order or not, the image she's projecting from her story, her narrative, from what we see, is that she was given this platform as a duchess in the royal family, as a working royal, and she effed it up out of her greed of saying she wanted to be financially independent nonsense. So, anyways, yeah, so she's looked upon as a greedy woman. She can't compare to Catherine. Nobody's buying her stuff. So, what helps her with her charade here, continuing her nonsense? Oh, Page of Swords, right? Just like I said, creating the controversy, the hate speech, which is no such thing. Everybody hates her. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a perfectly normal and rational position to be in. Was it a fake, phony charlatan as herself? So yeah, this is what helps her. All the Page of Swords, everybody talking and criticizing, and but at the same time, again, this is a military grade psyop that does need to be dissected. It does need to be exposed to wake people up and to show them, and it helps you to see other psyops more easily when you realize how this goes. So the controversy, outrage, that's what helps her. It's minor arcana basically, but I got two face cards here. So these are people, right? So people working against her and some people working for her. And of course, you got younger people. She tries to target the young audience, right? So getting them going and fighting back in her name, is also, she gets defenders there from people who may be younger, more ignorant of the situation. As well, and turning them against the older women. It's interesting. This is like the middle-aged white women, and this is Megalodon's Antifa, the younger Antifa, socialist, communist, militant ones who want to destroy this country. So it's this battle. This is what she's pushing, starting a war with. This is where the main is women. It's women to women, younger versus older. It's another divide and conquer uh, tactic of the globalists. They want divide and conquer. Right from the beginning with George Floyd, trying to divide the races, and then they did it with the vaccine, pro and anti-vax, and so now they're doing it with Charlie Kirk, either pro anti, Charlie Kirk or Christians, and now Megan, of course, is another divide and conquer operation, if you will. They always want to divide, create the outrage, bring down the tyranny with the hate speech laws and whatnot. So, how is the public affecting Megalodon? Is she really affected, or is she just loving all the hate because it gives her attention and she's a narcissist? Oh, King of Swords. Wow. So, she is surprised, I think, at how intelligent people who are following her are and what they're analyzing and what they're catching. And they're really slicing and dicing her. She's not smart enough for it. She's really not. She thinks she is, but she's realizing, damn, my audience is pretty damn smart. And some other professional journalists getting her and analyzing her. But yes, I think she feels very threatened by the intelligence of most of the people who can see right through her act and understand what's going on, what a psyop the whole thing is. So yeah, she knows. She knows. But again, she's gonna, this is what she does. She's got the sorcery, the Satanism. She's possessed, and will continue to pursue her satanic agenda. So what's going to happen next? How are things going to go in the near future? Wah wah. So she's going to be pushing the fake mother stuff, the fake, you know, um, cooking show. I think she has another episode coming up for the holidays. I mean, give me a break. But she's still doing the fake mama thing. Oh yes, I love being in the kitchen, and oh yes, I have two children. I pack their lunch boxes. Nonsense. I give them pieces of fruit. So that's she's going to continue this, and she's mocking motherhood with this, in my opinion. But she's going to continue with that. Being this card is this card, the Empress reversed, is the Soho type of person. So she's going to be continuing pushing that on the world stage, major arcana. So yeah, so she's still going to be pushing that big time, getting the help, making a fool out of herself in the kitchen. And in the long term, how's it going? Oh, wah, wah. I see more pay for play awards for being a quote unquote humanitarian. I see her being boosted up by her globalist buddies here, continuing to dominate the headlines because obviously the globalist controlled mainstream media keep giving her attention. They keep ignoring the where the children came from, how the dog broke his legs, what's really going on. Why is she getting away with this AI? Why isn't the mainstream media calling out this AI and obvious photoshopping she's doing? No, no, no. Mainstream media is going to keep boosting her up because again, this is uh, I believe a New World Order globalist operation. She is here to continue her mission, and they are going to keep boosting her up, her foolishness up, because they're Satanists. They want to destroy you and lock you down with the digital currency and their systems. And they're going to continue parading her around with fake awards, and Harry will continue getting fake awards as well. And it'll all just be a satanic farce, quite clearly. And, it's going to continue. So Megan is with Satan. She's as evil as it gets, and she's got a lot of satanic pals in government and in the media. So there you have it. Now, she's not going to be stopped. Obviously, it's going to go on and on and on. And so will the critics be exposing her on and on. So, yeah. It's interesting. So I'm asking about her attitude here, about her career here, if you want to call it that, her psyop here, basically. And I got, let me see, one cup, one coin, and the rest swords here. I got to get two coins in the bottom. She's well funded. She's all about the money, trying to make money in any little way and make the royal family look bad, making the money, making websites of herself saying, oh, buy royal women clothes. And she puts her and Catherine up and tries to sell their outfits. Really gross. But again, aligning herself to make them look bad. I also get swords and swords, which shows the strategy behind what they're doing and the abuse, with the five abuse people psychologically online. And it's just all being a farce, all being paraded around like something she's not. And yeah, unfortunately. she will get away with this because of her satanic backers here, her evil sorcery and witchcraft that she uses with her and her friends there, her cabal. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Anything else that stands out here? I think that, well, I do get Six of Cups and Six of Wands, 6, 6, and you can count him as another 6. Again, reiterating the evilness of this whole operation. Yeah. All right, so I hope you found this interesting. If so, please like and subscribe. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye bye.